And the next thing, I always take interest when I see a guest come in and they dress like they're gonna be on television. It makes
Oh
me
yeah.
feel bad. And guess who I'm talking about? Who am I talking about?
Good morning, Mr. Young. Good morning, Baltimore. This is Brother Calvin Tucker in the building.
All right.
How did you get that?
Well, thank you. Thank you.
How did you get the? I saw the piece you put on Facebook. How did you do that? You did that?
The song?
No, the Facebook that you let people know you were going to be on the show.
Oh, yes. I did that on my phone.
I'll be there.
Did that
I
fly
got to
on my
learn
phone?
that. I really do. I really got to learn that. I have to learn that.
Yeah.
How would you like? Do you want to talk about it a little bit, or you want to let us hear the song for a little bit of song?
Well, I can introduce it. Thank you again for always supporting me. I remember back in the day, you met me one time and said, come and perform for this voter registration event at Coppin University.
That's right.
And then you had me on the show again. So I appreciate you for once again allowing me to premiere UnDoOver is an R&B song that is dropping on Valentine's Day featuring Scola from Drew Hill and Rel formerly of Rockefeller Records. So I'm excited.
Oh, wow.
So let's just get into the song. Let the people hear UnDoOver. Woo!
That's a hit.
UnDoOver out on Valentine's Day featuring Scola and Rel.
That's a hit.
I can only imagine what would happen when you do a video to this. It is a love story and done in less than 5 minutes. I mean, I can just. I'm going to ask you: is this something that you've thought about, or something that happened?
So this is a combination of a couple of past relationships that I wrote about. And what's interesting is I didn't go in with the intention of writing a breakup song. I just went in with my producer, listened to some new music, and I heard the synth that comes on at the beginning. And I was like, wait, what's that? What's that? So we started plugging that in and we kind of produced the record together. And I went home and I was like, this track right here is making me think either really sexual or I don't know what else. And I'm like, I'm a minister of the gospel. So I'm like, I can't see myself ever going there. That's not my calling. I don't even want to. I said, well, what else? What else? And I listened some more. And then I just started writing the song. I started singing. And I was like, wait, this is a breakup song. I said, well, hey, it's introspective. Yeah.
I mean, I my mind was like putting it in a video form as to how you were.
Oh, wow.
And I could just see the discussion. It was, but you were fair.
Yes.
You were,
told the truth and didn't bash her or them.
yeah.
It's funny, like the first verse is kind of one relationship, and then the second verse reminded me of another relationship. But again, those who are listening, it could pertain to any relationship, even friendships. So yeah. This basically answers the question, would you take your ex back? And so this song is the explanation for why my answer is no.
That's right.
What got you into singing?
So I was born in a performing arts family, cousins, aunts, uncles on both sides, well, more so my father's side performing. So I grew up in it. The West Baltimore Christian Warriors Marching Band was kind of my first intro to performing live and dancing and all those things. And it just trickled on. And of course, church, growing up in church, singing, developing my voice, finding out my gift of exhortation and ministry and all those different things. And of course, in high school as well. Shout out to Miss Heather Carlton. She really developed us vocally and musically. And so that's where that came in at.
Wow. Now, when you say it's going to be released on
Valentine's Day,
the 14th,
yes.
Where does one go to get it?
Everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, all your digital platforms, YouTube, everywhere.
Wow. Okay. I'm honored that you would think enough of us to let us give a sneak preview to the audience of WOLB. Thank you.
Absolutely.
What anything next, or you just let this ride for a while?
So I'm going to push this song with everything I have because this is my first time featuring mainstream artists. Shout out again to Scola of Drew Hill and Rel, formerly of Rockefeller Records, because I sent them my music. I said, would you guys want to be on a song with me? Individually, of course, I reached out. They both instantly said yes. They both did exactly what they said they were going to do. They were waiting for me for a very long time to get my things together. But I can't even speak to the blessing that they are, and encourage me also along the way. And so, of course, I'm a SAG-AFTRA actor as well. So I do film, movies. I'm in a Science and Kirk commercial that keeps showing. It's been over 7 years, and they still play it throughout the Maryland area. I was in the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. So many different things. So I'm just still auditioning for films, theater. Of course, I've been at the Arena Players. What was the last thing I was in there? It was a Christmas musical, Khadijah. Shout out to Khadijah Hameen. And then before that was... it's a Troy Burton production. You Thought I Was Him. That's what it was. Yes, I was in the cast of You Thought I Was Him at Arena Players. So shout out to them and all the efforts that they're rebuilding. Amazing space, amazing work that they do for the community. Yes. So what's coming up next is performances. Performing this Friday. More interviews. I'm doing as much press as possible. Shout out to Radio 1, Mr. Larry Young. I'm trying to get on all of the shows here, from 92Q to 95.9, Kelson, Pork Chop, Quicksilver, everybody. So I'm trying to get on TV as well. So I'll be doing some local televised performances. I'm just trying to do everything that God has for me to do, and whatever he opens the door for with UnDoOver.
Well, with this, in my opinion, a fair presentation, men and women are going to appreciate it.
Yes.
Because I'm about to say everybody, but that's not true. Somebody gets landed and they stick with who they got and they go through.
Mm-hmm.
But most folks have that breakup, and you handled it very tastefully.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you did do that. I got a minute and a half. What would you like to say to us?
Shout out to my family, the Tucker Price family, the McMullen family. You can find out more about me at www.calvinthespecialist.com. On Instagram, it's Calvin, the number 2, ENT. Again, UnDoOver. I'm going to need your support. Maryland, the DMV. Please tell everybody about it. All radio promoters and managers. Please holler at me to get this record in rotation. We got to do it big. Shout out to Scola and Rel for being on this song. It's amazing to have them a part of this vision. Frank Johnson, my vocal coach and consultant. Maurice Carroll, the engineer. Matt, the master. He did the masters. Owen Wilson did the production, the track with me. I'm probably forgetting some people. Fila is the female vocalist that is featured on the background vocals, Fila. And I met her at Arena Players in the Christmas musical that Khadijah did. So shout out to Fila, amazing voice. And so that's all I want to say. Holla at your boy, Brother Calvin. I'm available for TV shows, church conferences, concerts, festivals, features. I'm around.
Where you going to be at Friday?
Friday, I will be at something called the Commission Christian Open Mic. So I won't be doing UnDoOver this Friday. I'll be doing my other single, See His Face, from my gospel album that came out a while back. Yeah, and I forgot what it is. I would have to look it up. I know we don't have time, but it'll be all over my social media.
We're going to be having something at the Arena Players the 3rd Wednesday. I'll get in touch with you.
Okay.
Because certainly I'm going to let Miss Orange know that.
Miss Orange, shout out Miss Orange.
Yes, indeed. And it's her and Donald Owens and David.
Yes, Donald, that's my man.
There you go. Well, brother, thank you for letting us be one of the first to premiere your new selection.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It's a
Mark C. It's a hit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Watching the Grammys last night, my mind was if fate would make it so that I could say he's on the new artist of the year, I'd be able to say,
my Lord. Hey, name it and claim it.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Well, thank you very much, good fella. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.